Going on, it's your fams. They get back at y'all with another message. So I'm finna come on this video and talk about like the new generation, what's going on with technology and the internet and social media, how social media is destroying everybody. You gotta understand it. So social media really destroying all of us. It's destroying all of us mentally. It's taking our expansion time. You gotta understand that. You get on TikTok, and TikTok, you probably see a 10-second video, or Instagram shorts, or Instagram reels, YouTube shorts, Instagram reels. You see 10 seconds of one video. That's how it's taking our expansion time. It's making you look at these short videos so you won't have a long expansion time, so you won't be able to look at long videos. I make long videos myself. I see a lot of people make long videos, and by us entertaining those short videos, those short reels, those short whatever, you gotta understand that it's dying down our Instagram time. You gotta understand, like, when they brought social media out, the phones became so addictive, bro. Phones are so addictive. I'm not gonna sit right up here and lie. I be on my phone a lot, but when I do get on my phone, I try to use it for business purpose, for purposes, not just to get on and just scroll. But when I have time, I do scroll sometimes. But when you get on Instagram, to short, a lot of us, like, people, they be making us feel like Instagram is real life. They be making us feel like Instagram is really where everything is at. You don't have to go in real life or do all this and that. Nah, Instagram is made to destroy us. You got to understand that social media is made to destroy us. Why you think when you see a bad girl on Instagram, or when you see somebody that you like on Instagram, all this and that, when you see her in person, or when y'all see each other in person, y'all don't know how to talk, y'all don't know how to communicate, y'all don't know how to do this and that. Y'all acting like y'all ain't never met over the phone or FaceTime or this and that. It's because all that time you spending on your phone thinking the girl online is the real girl, thinking it's online where it's at, like thinking when you watching those YouTube short shows, YouTube reels, like, you can't even know how to have a communication. You don't even know how to carry the conversation or keep the conversation going in real life. Like, that's how it's really dying us down. You gotta understand it. Like, you see a lot of people today, you would say one word and they'll say one word and the conversation in there. They don't know how to keep it going. They don't know how to just keep talking, to just keep conversation going, and having a deep, meaningful conversation about things in this world, or just about life in general. They don't know how to keep it going. And technology is gonna take over. It's already here, fam. Whatever technology, chat, GBT, AI, whatever y'all want to think about it, everything is literally going to be digital. Like, you got to understand, if y'all not seeing what's going on in the world, it's literally here. Like, paper money is not even valuable no more. Money on paper is not even valuable no more. It's going to be digital. It's going to be like Bitcoin or currency or this and that. Like, everything is going to be online, to where they're going to make you purchase online. And they say that if you're not trying to follow the society or follow what they're doing, then you're left out of society. You're going to be left behind. You're going to be stuck. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to purchase. Don't know how to maneuver, how to make money, because everything is going to be technology. And that's where it's going to mess up a lot of people with, fam. In the early 2000s, probably like in the later 2000s, early 2000s, like 2006 when I was born, like a little bit like 2010, like, you saw everybody was outside. Everybody was just in nature having fun. Like, you got to understand, they used to have to force us to come in. They used to have to force us to come back into the house because we would be outside too long. But nowadays, you got to force them to go outside. You got to force them to go outside to do this, hang with new people, meet new people, just go out in nature and enjoy. Like, nowadays, you got to force them to go outside. You can't even do what we used to do nowadays. When COVID hit, it's like it just shifted and it changed everything. The whole environment, the energy in the air, everything just changed, bro. When they made us go online for Zoom meetings and all this and that, that's when they start inventing it. The online stuff, the technology, all this and that. That's when they really start bringing it, and they start putting it in our face. You gotta understand, they put the truth in our face. They gotta put the stuff in our face of what they doing. They gotta tell us what they doing before they actually do it. And when you try to call it out or say this and that, and try to say, oh, it's in movies too, like, they'll try to say, nah, it's just a movie. They'll try to call you crazy, naive, delusional. They'll try to call you all these different names, but you really know what's going on. Like, it's just a lot, bro. Like, if you haven't already, like, you need to be looking into this stuff. Like, how you gonna function, what you gonna do. Like, many people distracted right now with just Instagram, just getting on Instagram and just scrolling and not actually looking to the stuff that's going on around the world. Not actually looking. I know it's a distraction, but you gotta be up to date. You gotta be knowing what's going on, what's happening, know what to do, know how to move, know how to cope, know how to save your money, how to spend your money, this and that. Know what to do when tough situations come. Know what not to do when tough situations come. It's just a lot of different scenarios that you gotta learn and know how to do in this new generation, because it's getting weirder and weirder. Everything becoming more technology, advanced, futuristic. Like how you used to see, like, remember in like middle school or like little elementary, you used to look up like the future, and everything used to be like flying and like these like technology cities, and we thought it was a joke. But it's actually happening in front of our eyes. Why you think in GTA they got all the flying cars, they got all this and that? Because they actually, GTA actually up to date on everything. GTA actually is real life, but it's a video game. It's telling you what's going on in real life. Telling you all the stuff it got in real life. Everything that happened in real life. It's literally showing us in the video game. Like, but I just think, like, every time I get on the phone with a girl or I text a girl, I be like, I don't want to do this texting or FaceTime because, like, bro, what we doing sitting on the phone? Why can't we see each other in person? Go on the, like, little date, little shopping spree, go to the mall, go to the bowling, different things that we can connect in person instead of being on the phone, just sitting in the house all day. Like, you feel me? Like, I like seeing a female face to face so I can look her in her eyes, see what her mind look like, see how she acts, see how she maneuver in person. She the type of people she hang around. Because, bro, being on the phone ain't gonna get you nowhere, but being in person can get you. It can get you all that nervousness, that confidence out of you. You gotta understand that, fam. Like, some of these people just be, they just have social anxiety. They just be scared in public. You gotta understand that, bro. And you can, by doing that and doing it many, many times, it can get that out of you, and you're gonna be so confident to where you can just go in public. Like, you gotta understand it. Like, you remember when we had COVID, everybody was online, and then as soon as we went back to person, like, everybody didn't know who nobody was, or they were scared to talk to somebody. It's because COVID shut us down. It's like it hit us and we didn't know what to do. It was like it broke us. And people was just like, didn't know how to function in real life. They didn't know how to communicate or talk to nobody in real life. They took away our, like, attention span and our thinking and our ability, but this and that. You gotta understand, like, it took a while for us to get back to going into person. And then they try to make us wear masks so we wouldn't see each other's face or cover up our faces. Like, it was a lot of stuff, bro. Like, but now that I see it dead, buyer, like, everything is online. They even got dating apps now. They creating more and more dating apps. Why do you think they're promoting dating apps? Because they want you to text them online and not see them in person. They want you to meet them online and not in person. Why do you think they got Omegle, Zoom, Monkey? They been having these apps, some of them, but why do you think they got all these? They promoting them even more nowadays? Because, like, it's like, bro, they want everything online. They don't want you to go in person. They don't want you to go out. Like COVID, they told you couldn't go out. Yeah, you could go out because it was nothing in the air. COVID was just an experiment. It was just a test on us. It was just to make you get the vaccine, to make you to get the shot, bro, because they want to own us. They want to own us. They want to keep tabs on you. You got to understand it. But they told us we couldn't go outside, but we could really go outside. We could really go do whatever we want, bro. You got to understand that, bro. But yeah, I'm just coming on here and let y'all know, like, social media and technology is really destroying everybody, bro. It's going to get badder and badder. This is just the beginning. It's going to get worse and worse. So you got to understand it. Look how people felt when they took TikTok down. The whole world was feeling like they was going to die. They was saying, oh, I want to kill myself, this and that, because they took TikTok down. Like, what? Come on now, bro. It's just like little stuff like that. Like, you feel me? Like, but yeah, fam, y'all need to look into this stuff. Y'all need to start taking care of yourself. Y'all need to start detoxing from social media. Bro, take like 3 weeks off from social media to like a month, 2 weeks. You're going to see a difference. You're going to see, dang, this really is ruining my life. This really has caught my attention. Like, you're going to really see through everything. You're going to see that they want everything online, their agenda. Because you got to understand, when I say they, I mean the elites, the higher up, the government. You got to understand, they feed off our energy. They real life, they work is the internet. They feed off our energy. So when they post stuff and they post fear stuff and they see our energy, they see our reactions, they're feeding off our energy. That's how they keep going, because they see our energy. They feed off what we have inside of us, fam. You gotta understand it. But yeah, fam, you gotta start taking time for yourself, taking care of yourself, because no matter how bad you try to run for yourself and fill it with external validations or social media or this and that, it ain't gonna work, because you can't run from how you feel inside. Yourself not gonna lie to you. Yourself not gonna tell you you just feeling like this just to feel like this. Like, nah, for real though.